One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Morton. He lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Red Raiders. Threatening on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal. They're not a tackle in the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after it, fly upfield, make the tackle, and now it's the...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Red Raider. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
The Jayhawks offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. first sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Trying play action. Working that left side now. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Oh, they're after him. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Tough run, gets Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett. Got enough space. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier now. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Red Raider! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give is to Williams. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Jayhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
It's a seam wide open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you...
Makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Looking for a man. It's Daniels. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. Fighting off the defender. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll try to run it in. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. To the air. It's Daniels. Forced down in the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds his man. It's Joyner. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite
lofts one high indeed. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He goes out of bounds, no time remaining on the clock, and that'll do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
To the air, it's Daniels. On target. At the 35, he's loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in the...
Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Kansas. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the with the 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
24, Texas Tech, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Toss to the outside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the play fake. He uncorks one deep. And he'll put it in inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Defense in press coverage. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Goes to the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Virgil. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field.
And his defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give is to Williams. Powers through the defender. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Grabbed over the middle, it's Henderson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Snagged in the middle, it's Pickett. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Jayhawks have it with a first and 10. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Back to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Grab near the marker. It's Pickett. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Got a first down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Jayhawks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. To throw, it's Daniels. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it slips just inside that right upright. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Zings it complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Red Raider. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
Big extra point coming in would give them the lead late. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Missouri is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Columbia for some time. They're up by 19 over Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
Flips it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Trying to change now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Absolutely perfect. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Morton. Here's the pressure. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's taking a deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab deep. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Back to pass on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with